How's it going, everybody? It's the Keenest Fox here. This is my channel where I talk about anime, video games, cartoons, most notably Sonic and Ninja Turtles. And today I wanted to make a quick little video on Sonic X, but more specifically I'm here to talk about Cosmo and my reasoning as to why I think she's actually alive in the end of Season 3. So, of course, this isn't anything that's baseless. I'll be citing some of my evidence and stuff, showing you screenshots, as you can see, and just breaking it down. So, first off, I'm going to start off by talking about Cosmo's race and stuff. So, if you don't know, Cosmo's race is a race of sentient plant life creatures and stuff. They fought other aliens and other, like, you know, what they like to call beasts and other humans and stuff for their own resources, for their own land. Pretty much, you know, because of course, like, you know, for plant life to coexist inside the universe and stuff while being imposed by other, like, you know, other, like, yeah, people and stuff like that, basically. But they kind of got into it with their own race. You know, like the men had a falling out with a lot of the women. Lux, one of the rulers, and Earthia, those are Cosmo's parents and stuff. Lux wanted to utilize the planet eggs to try and use it to try and, like, enhance themselves so that they can take over the universe. And Earthia wasn't a fan of that idea of, like, corrupting the planet and perverting it and all that stuff. You know, she wanted to preserve the planet at least and come back to it someday. But obviously they didn't resolve that. They didn't resolve it too well, so pretty much it ended a lot in tragedy where they both ended up turning on each other. Earthia had nuked Luxus and a lot of the men. They all got killed and then came back later as the Metarex. And then later on the Metarex came back and killed a lot of the women and stuff, including Earthia and Cosmo's sister, pretty much. So that's how that went. So that was pretty bad. Alright, so one of the factors I wanted to talk about is mover mode. That's the name of Cosmo's transformation that she had used when she had merged with Final Mova and stuff and helped out Sonic and Shadow and whatnot in the final battle. But basically, mover mode is an ability that Cosmo's race, or people, they have this ability to, like, evolve their bodies and stuff. But at the cost, they actually, like, die from from using this. So yeah, it's kind of like a one-shot deal. So anyways, that's why they kind of wear those little red gems of stuff, I believe. I could be wrong because it's been a while, but basically they're like inhibitors and stuff. But when they take it off and they evolve and stuff, then basically they you know, they go into mover mode. So that's the form that Cosmo had taken on when she merged with Final Mova and stuff. And if Cosmo had just stayed in that form any longer, she probably would have died and stuff and whatnot. Especially if Tails didn't fire the thing, then I think Cosmo would have been dead because Sonic and Shadow wouldn't have been there to help her out. But anyways, that's the name of the transformation and stuff. So just to paint you a little idea of basically, like, one of the causes to her, like, yeah, what could have caused her death and whatnot. So as we all know, after Final Mova's defeat, Super Sonic and Super Shadow had used this ability called Chaos Regeneration in order to save Cosmo's life and whatnot at the very last minute. We're not really sure if this had worked or not. I mean, Sonic has used this technique once before on Chris in order to heal his minor injuries and stuff, but we don't know, like, the full extent. Like, was Super Sonic not adequate enough to save Cosmo, or is it because Cosmo's body type is a lot different from a human's and stuff, where she just got turned into a seed and is currently, like, just regrowing inside the Sonic X universe. Who knows? But yeah, but that is Chaos Regeneration, though. Alright, so why do I think that Cosmo's alive? Well, in the very last episode of Sonic X, if you actually watch the Japanese sub, Dark Oak actually did hint to the fact that when he in his last conversation with Sonic and stuff, but in the English dub for some reason they changed it to Cosmo's voice instead of Dark Oak. But in the end, it was actually Dark Oak who had his whole conversation with Sonic and stuff, telling him that basically eventually his descendants will carry on his will. So this could actually be hinting to the fact that Cosmo is actually alive, because, like I said, if you didn't already know, Cosmo is the daughter of Dark Oak and whatnot, and or his last surviving daughter. So if Cosmo is the last of her race, and Dark Oak is saying that eventually his descendants will carry on his will, then that means that Cosmo's alive. So yeah, so I mean, I know on, like, stuff like the wiki and stuff, it says Cosmo's deceased, or whatever. We don't really get too much information about that ever since, but that's just a little theory I have cooking up, that basically Cosmo is in fact alive and stuff. And we know that so like people from Cosmo's race, like her mom for example, Thaya is alive because, or not alive, well, Thaya is dead now, but she was able to survive while she was as a tree. And since Cosmo's a seed and stuff, yeah, I mean, that's not like, oh, that's impossible, like she can't possibly be alive after that. I mean, we saw her mom as a tree. She was basically as like kind of like life support or something, or well, not life support, but she was basically like supporting the ship that they were on while they were like traveling around after they had eliminated most of them. Anyways, those are my thoughts. I just wanted to make a quick little video and stuff. Cosmo is not exactly like one of my favorite characters like that, but I actually like the character. I think she's pretty good and stuff. Pretty good acting and stuff. Pretty good like interactions and character development and whatnot. And I like I'm an optimist, so I like, you know, having good endings and stuff. I don't like when a character I like would like, oh, they're dead, kill it off or whatever, and then another character is just, you know, saddened by it or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's just a little optimism I wanted to just share today, just a little theory. Been thinking about doing this video for a minute. Now that I've finally done it, you know, just get it out the way. But yeah, so anyways, my thoughts on Sonic Prime and Sonic Frontiers. Seems like the formula is there for Sonic Frontiers. I mean, it seems like, you know, everything's going well and going accordingly. A lot of people was hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. It's about to come out as I'm making this video tomorrow, and I already pre-ordered it, so I'm definitely going to play it for sure. I think it's going to be good. Sonic Prime, personally myself, I don't know if it can really top Sonic X like that, but who knows? I mean, I'm not against it if it is going to be better or not, but I like Sonic, I like Sonic X, of course. That's why I'm doing videos on it. But Sonic Prime, yeah, I hope it can definitely surpass Sonic X, if that's the case. But only time will tell. But anyways, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. This is Keenest Fox, and I am out. Peace.